We march on. We march on.
Oh,
Still think I'll end up
playing
some F1 tonight. Hammer time, thank you for the follow, but for now we keep going. We keep going. It's Miami next as we try to push towards a playoff spot. I still can't believe Wilcox is going to try to leave this team. We can't let that happen. What was Hardwick's complaint? Oh, okay, he's just starting negotiations. Hardwick wants more money. Portland to Ellington. Gigantic contract. Probably way too much for Cortland Ellington, but we sign him. 5-3 Dolphins are up next. Fair enough. Be some decent receivers in this upcoming draft as well. Some good second round talent here. God damn. Damn good second round talent. The weekly strategy. Let's see if I actually bother. I mean, the full report. Alright. Oops. I always hate how much the game switches what triggers you're hitting and when. It's always way too random. We are going to get an update on the season stats in a minute before this next game as well. Woodard, we still don't know his dev pattern. But I believe it's about to be confirmed. Indeed, Shelton Mckee is a superstar. What a goddamn draft pick, huh? Shelton Mckee, confirmed superstar. What a pick. We'll wait until our bye week, I think, here, maybe. We'll play this last game against the Dolphins, then take a look at some stat updates. We got a couple players back from injury here, too. Nate Fitzpatrick gets an upgrade. He's now a legitimate 76. Raymond Lehman. Sniper, it's a coaching tree option to have 6 focused players at once. Lehman, the 75. Still hidden dev. And then Shelton Mckee, the superstar dev, has an ACL sprain. He'll miss this game, but he's up to a 79. Which is phenomenal. Superstar at 21 years old. He is going to be unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. So Wilcox and Mario Andrews are back. We take on the 5-3 Dolphins. 5-3 Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, Jerome Baker, Brian Morrison. All superstars, but they have no X factors. Fair enough. Nick, good luck with that interview, buddy. Have yourself a good one. Good luck. Tua. It's Colt versus Tua in sunny Miami. As it is a 3-all game after 15 minutes. 6-3 Miami. 10-6 Atlanta. 13-6. How do you decide when upgrading? I do go more all around. Normally towards the back half of the season, I'll just keep it on like our top 6 players, but we have a lot of young players, so kind of a spread the wealth option. If someone's over the age of 26, I tend to ignore them. Surprise, surprise, guys. Tied at 13 entering the 4th quarter. Who would have thought? And we turn it over. Jerome Baker with an interception. Field goal for the Dolphins. They're up by 3. We're forced to punt again. We pin them to the 1. They're forced to punt. 6 minutes to go. We'll trust our offense here. We shouldn't have. We punt. 5 minutes left for the Dolphins, and they're going to win this game. I trusted the team for too long. They're going to win this game. 5 minutes left. I should have taken over. Miami's going to win. We got to hold them to a field goal here, or this game's over.
On second down, Dillon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Oh my God. I did not expect them to just be able to march down the field and kill all the time. But that is exactly what happened. We need a stop here. It's over. There's the throw, and we do get the stop. So they'll kick the field goal. Nope, they're going to go for it to ice the game. They're going for it to ice the game. Throw. Denied. No pass interference. We start at the 7. 29 seconds to go. They said Coach Mike Tomlin. We got to look to hit McLaurin. We cannot really afford to throw over the field more than once. And we got lucky that was swatted down. I set Hilaire to block, and he missed. I set Hilaire to block, and he missed. 24 seconds here.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be...
They're getting through our O-line. Our O-line's not holding up. And valuable, valuable time is ticking off the clock here. It's a good thing he dropped that. That would have been the game. There's nowhere to go. The Dolphins are playing perfect defense. I got nowhere to go.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration, but now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary.
And that's the ball game right there. Couldn't do anything. Dolphins win. Our offensive line completely failed us. They completely failed us. This team is so stupidly inconsistent. We lose another 1-possession game. We got shut out in the second half, apparently. Colt was awful. There was nothing I could do there at the end. I don't really know what the hell I could do. Like, you could tell, like, especially like the throw that missed from McLaurin. I was aiming for the corners. And then by the end, it's like you have these cross routes, and you just gotta hope that someone can catch it and be good to go. Step up in the pocket. I'm getting murdered. I don't know if you noticed how quickly that offensive line was breaking down. Stepping outside, backing up a little bit more to give myself a little bit more time to maybe find somebody open. The fact that we had no timeouts absolutely screwed us. Well, we head into the bye week, 6-3. There was just nothing we could do. No matter how good our own line gets, they just seem to get shredded. It just seemed to get shredded. And with the tackling and how it works in this game, you can have your center holding on to someone, but if you get too close, he just goes, "Hey, gotcha!" And then, you know, your quarterback falls to the ground like he's made it out of wet paper towels and toothpicks. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's a tough loss. You'd really like to think we could beat a team like Miami, but short sideline throws. I mean, that's what I was trying to do with the cross routes. I mean, at best you have the out routes towards the sideline, but those are a lot more risky. Yeah. Because bottom line, we needed our O-line to hold up a little bit more. I have no idea what Hilaire was doing. All 4 times I set him to block and still felt like we were being pressured like crazy. So, not the end of the world, but incredibly disappointing. Incredibly disappointing. The only way to phrase it. And there are some games, yeah, where our offense just disappears. Unfortunately. Oh god, time for that video to get DMCA'd because I kept the soundtrack up probably. Man. I was trying to get those underneath throws and they just covered it perfectly. Like our receivers just could not get separation. I don't know who the hell they have in their secondary, but they fucking won that for the Dolphins. God damn. Like just nobody could really get separation. Whole line's crumbling. An awful, awful situation. It's Taylor Woodard. Improves again. We still don't know his dev pattern. Hoping it's superstar. Donovan Moore gets better at safety. At least in terms of overall ability. Not quite in terms of overall rating. Evan Presley. Also getting better. I don't really care about your goals, Evan, I hate to tell you. Shelton Buckhalter, our random O-line fill-in. God, that loss is frustrating. Ugh. Can only pull out so many goddamn crazy comeback moments, though, you know? No timeouts. Like, it would have been better for us if they had just kicked the field goal. Like, them going for it on 4th down, and indeed, Wilcox refused to sign. We're going to have to franchise tag him. Them going for it instead of kicking the field goal screwed us, because we would have had better starting field position had they kicked the field goal. That's what screwed us. Let's see. Casey Austin signs. Eric Colbert signs. Say goodbye to all of our cap space, but we knew this was coming. Oh, it's Tampa. I'm just trying to think back to what I really could have done differently, but I mean, you set Edwards, like, what do you really want to do in that situation? Do you set up with multiple tight ends to maybe get someone who can block better than Hilaire? And nobody on the go routes either could really get that separation. It's a rough loss. Bring Beverly into that spot to block. Maybe. Hilaire is a physical beast too, though, so it's not as if he was totally outmatched. But he did get outplayed. Alright, do we change things now to our featured players? Devs, that doesn't surprise me. I can check into that skill tree, but it might be too late. Might be too late. Alright, so we do got a lot of star dev guys. Let's get Taylor Wooded in here. Keep training up Colt. Who's the most important? Mario Andrews. Probably J.D. Davison on the D-line. We really need him to turn into a beast. What was our offense now listed at 13 and our defense at 13? Is that what I saw? So our team is just a complete toss-up from week to week. You never know what you're going to get with this team. Delvin Searcy. It's an overall point better. Does the linebacker look huge like that? Because he is huge. And Covington is a 76 apparently. Playing like an 80. Pretty nice. All right. Next up, it is Tampa. Will it be another close game? In terms of their X factors, Vita Vea, Mike Evans, Michael Walton. They have Wirfs, Godwin, Wyatt, Marpay, Winfield, Miller, Carlos. My God. So they're still absolutely stacked. This should be interesting. This should be interesting. This is just two stacked teams going head to head. Colt, you gotta figure out the inconsistency issues, buddy. This would be a great game to do so. 7-0 Tampa. 7-3. 7-6. 13-7 at the half. Third quarter. They're on the 1. 14-13 Tampa. Surprise, surprise. One possession game. 21-14. Jerry Peters, the fullback with a rushing touchdown. Successful 2-point conversion. Tampa scores 21-21. Atlanta scores 24-21. I'm scared to let the defense take over. I don't trust them. If they're going to blow it, I'd rather we be here when they do. As it's still Gardner Minshew for Tampa.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
Not surprised that the check down worked there.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Oh.
It's incomplete.
Shockingly, Mike Evans couldn't hold it.
Second down. So second down and 10 once again.
Keep using Ellington on the edge here.
Here's Minshew.
Nearly deflected out of his hands. Ball hits the turf. Minshew was nearly taken down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
Come on, boys.
You do so.
Come on.
Deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
Missed throw for Minshew again. Will they punt? Steelers, how are you? They're not going to punt. They're going to go for it. If they fail, we get really good field position.
I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory.
Give them the underneath, boys.
My bad. I'm gonna get back.
Just don't let them over the line.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean,
Goes deep, double coverage, easy pick. For Mr. Thomas, he gets up, untouched. Alex Thomas, what a return. Wow. I did not see that coming. I thought, oh, cool, we'll have bad field position.
so is it really time?
Alex Thomas
Make a big play. I think you can take some underneath
makes a
stuff.
meal out of that. Horrible mistake. I think that's Miller.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Another
They do have their timeouts and a 2-minute warning to stop the clock.
helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
Great run for Edwards-Helaire to start it.
Midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Should have let it hit the ground. I wish I could have.
On the ground for him so
He went up for it on his own.
3 points separating these
You
two
can't
sides
stop a
with
ball
2
hawk
minutes
from
left.
doing what he does. All right.
So it's Falcon football
Let's
as
do
we
this.
welcome you back. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Edwards
Hand off, Edwards-Helaire. First down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
We're in a good spot. First down ends this game. Every single game this season has been a one-possession
56 to go.
final scoreline.
Totally home free yet, but
Will
it's
this be
looking
the
good
same?
as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down.
Oh my God, that was bizarre.
Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the.
Oh yeah, no, it is great how they claim this is a simulation, huh?
On
That's
second
it.
down, a run
Clyde
to Edwards-Helaire.
Edwards-Helaire
And inside the 20 before
ends
it's
this
brought
game.
down. The Bucs forced to
We'll
use
bounce
their
back after a rough loss in Miami
and they'll be disappointed to have to
with a win against Tampa on our home turf.
out. It's a victory.
One possession game again. Dirty Bird. Jesus. This has been the craziest goddamn season. The craziest season. I don't know what to make of it, man. I do not know what to make of it. J.D. Davison improves. Make him better as a speed rusher. It's just been a mind-boggling season. That is the only way to sum it up. Every single game through, what, 9, 10 games now? One possession final score. We are 7-3. Goodness gracious. I'll dance Dirty Bird for free breakout player. Our 4th breakout player of the season. Interesting. Our 4th breakout player of the year. Who will it be this time? I have a feeling it might be Davison as a defensive end who's a superstar. It could be the corner as well. Let's check the weekly strat. So we're going to focus on our star players here. So the only guy to take out right now is Carlos Franklin. I mean, we could focus on Kyle Pitts, but he's already a 99. What's the point? AJ Terrell, we could help make a little bit better. Hardwick. Blackburn, Wilcox. Wilcox on the defensive line could use a good bit of help, or Shelton Mckee. Let's go for Shelton. Let's go for Shelton. Now have apparently the 7th best offense and 10th best defense. That might have been reversed, but still. Alright, any upgrades? Indeed. What do we got? Marcus Kennard at defensive tackle. Gets better. Jerry Peters. Up to a 73. Christopher Vernon.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Garnett Titan with the 9 months. It's a boy. And he's a dirty bird. Thank you, Titan. How are you? Paul Reddick up to an 81. All right. Who's the breakout moment? Who is it? It's a wide receiver. Greg Hardwick. 150 yards for Greg Hardwick. He'll go superstar. Had a feeling old Greg. Old Greg could make something happen. We take on the 5-5 Texans. Hardwick, what was it, 150? 150 yards, or was it 200? I forgot already. Deshaun Watson's their only guy with any abilities. That's what I got distracted by. Can we get Greg Hardwick as a breakout player? It would be yet another breakout player this season. 150 yards. We'll control the offense here. Let's do it.
So now this offense will take over.
150 yards for Hardwick. You see him out there on the right. Not a big fan of that. We'll get Hardwick here on the slants, maybe.
Here's Johnson on first down.
And a great first catch for Hardwick. 18 of the 150.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
See if we can get Hardwick deep here.
Now Johnson on first and 10.
Hardwick. Caught. Gone. Greg Hardwick. What a start. The first touchdown of 3. Or 150 yards. Greg Hardwick came to play. Absolutely torched that corner. As the Texans do tie it. But what a way to start that was.
But the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase.
Let's get Hardwick over the middle there. They're blitzing. Damn. It's too risky. Should have looked elsewhere. Well, hopefully we can get this upgrade for Hardwick fast here. Go play action to try and shake him.
Johnson now. Off play action.
Going deep to Hardwick. Oh my God!
It's caught indeed.
How did he not get called for pass interference? He stiff-armed the corner and brought it down.
It was right on the money.
Greg Hardwick is a superstar already.
Close to the 50. We had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw, and it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me.
What a catch
And the final number
by Hardwick.
stats, how about this? 71
Wow.
yards through the air. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Jerry!
His man complete.
Attaboy.
That's Peters. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Look for Hardwick again on the fade here.
They'll look to throw.
Hardwick. Touchdown! He is a beast! Holy hell! Dude, he's like Kyle Pitts in single coverage. You go aggressive catch, and Greg Hardwick's coming down with it. Incredible. God, what will he get first? The 3 touchdowns or the yardage? Holy shit. What a performance. We're going to send him deep here, too.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
They're all over him. The safety would have been dangerous there. We'll make that easy throw.
Past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw on second down. Johnson.
Hardwick caught. Hardwick gone. What the hell? Oh my God. Is the stream okay? Did the stream die? Oh my God. That is the most dominant wide receiver display we've seen in this series. Holy shit. Well, he's got the upgrade. $31, now 38-17 here. Wow, so much for the 1-score games. Big lag with the mic. Yeah, OBS is fucking up. So much for the 1-score games. It took running into Houston for that to end. We absolutely poop on Houston. 48-31. The first game to finish with less than a 1-possession scoreline. Colt Johnson, 365 yards with 5 touchdowns. Edwards, oh my God. Woo. We are, for those watching on Twitch, obviously, we're going through it right now. There's something going on with my connection to the server. Let's hope it settles down. Greg Hardwick. Do you think he wanted that upgrade? Jesus. That wasn't even close. So I'll see if I can drop the stream quality to get some sort of consistency here. Yeah, we got Julio Jones back. Everybody for Greg Hardwick. Holy I guess the Texans corner was just that bad. I think he got dunked on. Derpy burp. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Mario Edwards also gets better. He's up to his, or Andrews, excuse me. He's the Braylon Edwards reborn. This has been the craziest season already. Greg Hardwick goes superstar, 2,000 XP. 48-31, largest margin of victory all season long. We march on to week 13, another game against Tampa. There's a lot of information to sort through here. I'll give you a look at the bracket. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly. That way you can see everything. So, yeah, there you go. I'll be... All right, everybody, we are back. So again, you get a look at what the playoffs would be. We are currently the number 2 seed in the NFC. Will that hold? Can we improve? That is the question. This has been unreal. I thought we would have switched over to F1 by now, but man, this has been a magical run. NFC Offensive Player of the Week was Colt Johnson. No surprise there. Contract situation. What do we got? Okay, we're going to have to make sure that we hold on to McCoy. Matt Hennessy is back. Joe Holcomb needs a bit more money. It's okay. It's all right. All right, scouting. What do we got? Oh, excuse me. That hurt like a bitch. Alright, what do we got? Almost into third rounders at this point. I still can't believe that performance. It was ungodly. Like, just one of the craziest performances I've ever seen. Like, just all of those one-on-ones, and he came up with, like, every single one. Craziness. Player health. Manage your player's health. Practice intensity. Full pads, half pads. Go for it. Don't be bitches. And again, we'll focus on our stars here. Although the question is, we have a new superstar wide receiver we need to focus on. We don't quite know how good Mario Andrews is, though. Not that I want to take him out of there, but let's get Hardwick into the mixer. He's the guy that's going to have to replace Terry when we have to move on from Terry before he starts declining. So. Alright. So that's handled, that's handled, that's handled. Upgrades. What do we got? Kevin Wilcox. Gets better. Definitely can't afford to lose him this offseason. Big franchise tag coming his way. Hardwick gets his upgrade. Make him better as a deep threat. He's now an 85. Again, when we drafted Greg Hardwick, I thought he could be an elite option. 94 speed, 79 jumping at 6'3". 89 release, 92 spectacular catch, 91 catching traffic. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense he'd be able to come down with those type of catches. He also has an ability now. Route Apprentice. The additional hot routes, and then deep out elite. Which makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, those abilities make sense for him. So, fair enough. Josh Holmes gets better. Just shy of a scheme fit. Still intrigued at how good Josh Holmes could be as a future middle linebacker. Trent Verdon also improves. Again, a good depth on lineman. And P.J. Walker, just through practice, the XFL legend, gets better. He's up to a 66. We only signed him for the year, so. About time he would have to see the field, we would be in big, big trouble. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We already know how stacked they are because we looked at their team just a short while ago. So let's see what happens now here in Tampa. Our backup is Matt Stafford. First quarter, 7-0 Tampa. 10-0 Tampa. Marching, touchdown Atlanta. 17-7 Tampa at the half. Third quarter. 24-7 Tampa. And they're on the verge of scoring again. And they do. 31-7 for the Bucs. Can we pull off an ungodly fourth quarter comeback here?
Back to throw again.
Good play for Edwards-Helaire. Colt has 69 yards passing. 69. It might have been 68 after that. But, yeah, our passing game hasn't done a fucking thing today.
red zone now. They'll look to throw.
Shit. Yep, good pick. Didn't even see him. Didn't even see him. Completely my fault. Didn't even see him. From my point of view, I saw one guy. He was standing. Yeah, so right there. For some reason, as those guys right here, when they got crossed up, I only saw one of them. And then he went back into coverage. Just didn't even see him. Everybody was covered there, in fairness. Like, we would have had to run that out. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, a turnover could generate something here, but this one's obviously over. Again, our team, oh my God. Our team, again, we're so inconsistent. Like, we just kicked the shit out of Houston, and then we get into this game, and the team's playing like crap. It's absolutely crushed. Yeah, I can't save our boys every time. Sometimes you gotta just let your team deal with the mess that they got themselves into. 138 total yards of offense to over 400 for Tampa Bay.
They kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well.
And it says Tampa hasn't won in a month and a half. Yet here they are. So we step in against a very beaten down and downtrodden Tampa team. And we're going to blow it. Might as well sim. No. Make them suffer. Oh my God, boys. Jesus. Yeah, maybe we should. It's very clear this team did not show up today. Holy crap. What the hell happened? Like, this team, when they're on their game, they're fantastic. We know the defense can shut down good teams. The offense can put up points. But then sometimes they just don't show up. And again, maybe it's because we have such a young core, but I mean, we're likely to make the playoffs for the first time here this season, but this is incredibly problematic. Literally, he tries to tackle him. He just went, nah. Shrugged him off. Well, Minshew's looking to pass.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Horrible defense. Absolutely horrible. I don't understand how in a zone you can give somebody that much space when it's very obvious that's where they're going to throw. I just want to see if we can get a goddamn stop. That's all. Playoffs. I just want to get a stop.
The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Well, keep in mind, if you're thinking,
I mean, pretend we scored a touchdown. We're still not stopping Tampa on their next possession. So, touchdown. Yeah, this team did not show up at all. Jesus.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this.
Tampa's going to get their first win in a long, long time. And we're going to continue to be incredibly inconsistent this season.
Goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came
Andrews is a really solid kick returner. So again, we break that streak of incredibly close games by kicking the hell out of Houston, only to then get the hell kicked out of us by Tampa.
Off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard.
It's crazy. Again, Colt has 75 yards passing. That is how little this team did offensively. This team did nothing offensively in the sim. And Kyle Pitts drops that. He's got to hold that. You could argue go possession catch. Kyle Pitts has to hold on to that.
Just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Johnson. Oh, looking for Andrews.
And he overthrows Andrews.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
It's true. No more close games. Isn't quite what we had in mind, of course.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
And Andrews can't hold it. We got nothing. Yeah, this team is dead in the water for this game. That's it. This team is dead in the water. Receivers can't hold on to the ball. We get absolutely torched. We do score a late touchdown, but absolutely torched by Tampa on the road. I mean, do you hope that we even make the playoffs at this point? Just screws ourselves out of a better draft pick, really. It's too late to tank, but goddamn, it might not be beneficial for this team to make the playoffs. Aside from an extra game worth of experience, I mean, maybe they go on a run, but yeah, I don't know if there's any confidence whatsoever heading into this playoff situation. We're at 8-4. We went from the presumed 2 seed to the presumed 5th seed. We play against Seattle if the season were to end today. I don't know what to make of this team. 1 second, I'm like, yes, finally, everything's coming together. And then the next second, they just poop themselves. It's the only way to explain it. They just poop themselves, and that's it. You get incredibly scared, turtle up, and do nothing.
Maybe one day we will find all the things
They play like the they play like the Falcons. That's what it is. 1 second they look like world beaters, and then the next second it's what the hell happened to you. They play like the Falcons. There you go. Reaver nailed it. Oh, God. All right. What do we got for a weekly strategy here? I think I'm going to try to finish the regular season tonight, maybe? I don't know. At least get close to it. Just on our key players, I think Colt's getting an upgrade here. If not, it'll be very, very close. What do we got? Against New England of all teams. And indeed, Colt does get an upgrade. So does Alex Blackburn. He's up to an 85. On the O-line now. Chris Barnes. Up to an 84. Shelton Mckee, our young superstar corner, is an 80 already at 21 years old. He is going to be ungodly. And Colt Johnson is an 87. But is he our guy long term? He's the 15th rated quarterback in the league right now. I don't know if he's the guy long term. Joel Holcomb's back from injury. Let's take on the Pats. 9-3 New England against 8-4 Atlanta. The Pats still have Gilmore, and they still have Trent Brown. No other major game changers on paper outside of that. It's another home game, too. Here we go. They also have Kareem Hunt still. First quarter. 7-0 New England. 10-0 New England. Second quarter here. 17-0 New England. 17-7. 24-7, 24-14 with a crazy, crazy play at the end of the quarter. 31-14. Let's see what we can do.
Good for you.
This team, Rockonaut, thank you for the follow, by the way. This team is really starting to fall off the pace late here. They really are. Scary. Very, very scary that this team is starting to fade away. Also, I didn't notice that was third down. We're definitely going for it here. Yeah, first down for Edwards-Helaire. 130 yards for him. McLaughlin, the new quarterback. They got rid of Mack.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't dare throw to Holcomb.
Flushed out right. Give him a couple
And Boone.
down.
The defensive end got hurt. They had everybody covered there.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Big catch from Mario Andrews. And into the red zone.
Down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play.
Exactly what we needed.
First and goal just outside the 5.
Edwards-Hilaire
They'll run with it.
on the carry. Touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Clyde Edwards.
Well, that was a great job to recover there. The question is, though, can we make a stop defensively? That's why I jumped in so early.
Got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
We have to find a way to stop them defensively.
Down there defensively, I mean, look, you're still 2 scores.
And I don't know if we can.
CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they
Great
are.
drive, though,
Yeah, if you get the
once we
ball
took
in the end
over.
zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door.
All right, down by 10, 13 minutes to go.
And they've got a puncher's chance.
Now after the
Can we get some
touchdown,
stops?
here's Butker on to kick it away.
Can we get some
And
stops?
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A handoff to Harris.
Nice job there.
Trying to run inside, but there's
Wilcox.
officially no gain on the play. And it's
Wilcox
second
and
down.
Davison being on the inside. Austin and Ellington on the edge. It's a really good setup.
They run again.
Good handoff.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he
They
gets
still
it
have
to the
Damian
40.
Harris. I don't know. Big third down early.
Falcons 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, McLaughlin. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
This defense, man.
And he will have a Patriots
This
first down,
defense.
so they
You
will
gotta
get
make
the
that
third
stop.
down conversion.
You gotta make that stop.
Back to throw. McLaughlin throwing over the
Couldn't
middle,
adjust.
but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Wouldn't be surprised for a run play here.
On the give,
Was
this is
correct.
Harris.
Harris dragged down.
Taken down at the 48.
All right, another chance here on 3rd down, boys. Another chance. We need this ball back.
This offensive
Come on.
line's got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back
Come on.
in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And Thomas gets burned.
From locking down a game. Right
Trent
now,
Brown hurt. They get another first down on 3rd.
From Falcon
That's Alex Thomas who blew it.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Got to be better than that.
Off the play fake. McLaughlin.
Ball in the air. Caught by Thomas.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the
Alex Thomas redeems himself.
as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Batted ball out of midair.
It's out there for their next drive.
Great redemption for Thomas.
Interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Ball deep. Scary. Terry McLaurin. McLaurin's gone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Terry McLaurin
A pick. One play. And we're right back in it.
made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The O-line held up.
not cheering, no, we're not rooting, but
Great throw from Colt.
I know you are too.
And McLaurin absolutely shreds Gilmore.
You are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's
We're right back in it.
on for the PAT.
Oh, good
We're
for
right
you.
back in it.
And
Bumps.
the lead is down
Thank
to
you
a
for the
field
follow.
goal now.
65 yards on one play.
Wasn't out there for a long
Boys, play defense. Please play defense. I am trusting you to play defense. They play defense. I am trusting you to play offense. I shouldn't have. 6 minutes to go. Patriots ball. We're down by 3.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground.
Hunt's dragged down.
Down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead
Come on.
positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Could run it. Help over the top.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin.
Picks!
Look at this.
It's Terrell!
They needed it. It's intercepted.
A.J. Terrell!
A.J. Terrell. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15.
Oh my God. The secondaries come to play.
I thought this possible not
Oh boy. All right. Out of the pistol into the gun. Can't do that. All right.
Different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And then this team feels like this, where we're in control and they're unstoppable. What the hell? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like 1 second, we're complete trash, and then the next second, this team plays like this. Insane. Insane. And as Reaver said, it's on brand. How are we so good 1 second, but just trash the next? Doesn't make sense.
And beyond the 20, but not
job by Dre there.
In fact, just a yard
the most consistently inconsistent team ever, pretty much.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain.
Laughlin now with 3 picks.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, McLaughlin.
Shit, overran him with Thomas.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Thought Hunt had more head towards the sideline.
Good for 13 and a New England first down. Looking to throw, McLaughlin.
Another miss for McLaughlin. He's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure.
And it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Interception, A.J. Terrell. Oh, my God. 2nd pick of the quarter. Their quarterback is falling apart. What a pick by Terrell. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. First down. Nice turnovers, Jameis, right? Oh my God. Out of nowhere, this team just turns it on. Go underneath for White. Might be just shy of the first.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Absolutely insane turn of events here. Handoff. Edwards-Helaire stuffed at the 3, at the 2. This should be the ball game. It should be, it should be. Oh boy, I don't like that. Good thing is I can audible out to the gun. Thank you. Let's have White block. And yeah, we'll look for Pitts here.
Operating from the gun.
Kyle Pitts, touchdown.
Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown Atlanta.
This team goes from playing like trash to feeling unstoppable. I can't explain it. Maybe it is just a team-to-team basis. But we have absolutely stomped the Patriots. Carlos Franklin with an interception. I don't even have to be in control for these picks. Ball game. 42-31. We go from close games to one side to the other getting blown out. 42-31. Incredible. McLaughlin threw six interceptions. 6 interceptions. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. 6 interceptions. We are up to 9-4. We have 4 games left before the start of the postseason. In which case, we're in, basically. Right now, we're projected to be the 2 seed. Belichick's not in Madden because he's not associated with the Coaches Association. He hasn't signed over like his rights. So he's the only holdout. The only one. We are the third best team, or at least tied for that record. We are tied with Dallas for being the top of the NFC. And we could be we could be 13-0. We could also be 0-13. For God's sakes, how this season has gone. It doesn't make sense at all. At all. But here we are. My goodness. My goodness. Sebastian Bolin. There's a decent chance you're going to get traded, sir, but I'm willing to bring you back for the moment. I don't even know what to make of this season anymore, man. I really don't. I really don't. This has been the most bizarre, inconsistent season I think I've ever seen in a Madden game. And the funny thing is, even if we fall short, we're still set up for what's going to be one hell of a draft from the looks of it. So the question, I mean, let's take a look. We have, what, 4 games left? Lions, Panthers, Niners, Saints. And then the playoffs. Damn. I'm going to take a look at some stats really quickly. What do we have for team stats this season? Colts only 21-14. I don't know, man. Edwards-Hilaire's already over 1,200 yards with 10 touchdowns. Johnson has 6 rushing, almost 500 yards rushing. Beverly has 6 touchdowns on 50 carries. Oh my God. Six touchdowns for Hardwick this season. There is a chance that Colt's not the guy. 4 interceptions now for Terrell. He had at least 2 in that last game. Bucker has 27 field goals already. The guy who led the league last year had 24. And we still have 4 games to go. We're getting close. It would take a miracle for us to miss the playoffs. Ravens are at 8-5. I mean, we're at 9-4, so are the Panthers. It would pretty much be a miracle for us to miss at this point. Almost impossible. But the question is, what happens in the playoffs? Can Colt Johnson redeem himself? Is it worth maybe changing playbooks? Because if Colt isn't the guy, Kerry Ford, Stephen Columbus, and Grayson Blackburn are all there. And who knows what we're looking at that point. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Alright. Crazy.